closing in on first pitch this evening from the Twin Cities and Target Field. Tonight, a compelling matchup of division contenders between the Kansas City Royals and the Minnesota Twins. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Pablo Lopez gets the call for game one of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, it hasn't been a very good homestand so far. They dropped the first 3 games. They open up a new series here. They'd like nothing more than to get into the win column to get that first win of this homestand.
Yeah, hopefully they were able to shower off that last series. The whole new ball game, new team comes in.
He's there. And he can't quite dig it out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Jonathan.
First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
The 1-2. Looked at for ball number 2. Israel aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Obradovich on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first down. Chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Hero, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup. One thing jumps out. A lot of guys with some quality batting averages. They find themselves in the top third of the league in batting average. That usually bodes well. As the season gets long, if you can keep your approach, usually leads to winning.
Your attention, please.
Forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 52.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. And this one was tailing on him, but he was able to reach down, pull it in, and with it, the side is retired. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. It's the Royals nothing. Twins coming to bat. Lots more to come on MLB Network. Chris Buckvich will be the starter for the Royals in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're looking at a guy that has a pretty good number of pitches that he throws, but one in particular is the sinker that he's added to his repertoire. When he needs a ground ball or he gets himself into a spot where he needs to possibly roll up a 2-ball, I think that's the pitch we're going to see often from him in this one, that sinker down in the zone.
Digging in, Darren Obradovich. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Down the first base line. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now, and if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today.
Tyler W.
Into the box now. Tyler W. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. hit to first. Scooped up to second for one. On to first to complete the double play. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Hero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak? First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he's pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting for the hitter, but
well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that. Now in the box, Hunter Renfroe. So we got 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers compete at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this.
You know, Giro, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. No score here as we play inning number 2. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Right.
1 and 2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Swing and a miss as he's chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. KC down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Tim Cool, as he'll get his first opportunity in this
designated hitter, Tim Cool.
Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. Ball 2 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw got the recovery throw at first.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Runners on the move for second. This is in the air after straightaway center. Moving under it, Israel. One away.
Hey guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader. He's one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's like a soft blanket back there for this pitching staff.
Pitch out, nothing doing. Here comes the 1-0. Trying to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
1-1.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back in standing. Who stands at first with 1 out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
The 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead, 0-2, then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
He swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
0-2 is the count.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Sent on the ground out to second. Got it. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him. Now at the plate, Edward Oliveros.
Leading up for Kansas City.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Edward.
Right there for strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
The count now at 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So with 1 away, we'll give you a look at the current standings.
Number 34.
And you can see they lead the division by the narrowest of margins, just a half game. Stepping up now, Reyes. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Buxton is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out.
the center field.
Striding into the box, Kyle Israel. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. In there, 1-2 now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Changes up on him, and that's in the dirt for a ball. Left side, but well fouled. Step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Into the box now, Dan Robinson. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game.
Dan Robinson.
First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he misses with it, 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese.
Jordy.
Swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In now, Shorty Holt. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 10 home runs and 28 RBIs. Ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Perez recovers. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Into the box now, Darren Obradovich. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
A little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Try again, 1-2. And that'll even the count here. It's now 2-2 to the Minnesota shortstop. Line was speared on a hop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied. Digging in to try it again. Jonathan, he flew out in his last at bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
The 1-2. To short. Heck of an effort that time, but the throw's too late, and that'll certainly be scored an infield single to lead off the inning. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
Into the box, Bobby Witt. Grounds it sharply to third. And the Royals are in the hit column. So they'll reach base with 1 out here in the 4th. And with that, let's check out the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see here at this date, he's in the race for the top spot for second in the AL. Diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there.
Now batting.
Runners at the corners here with 1 guy in the inning. And that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe.
That's a ball.
Ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no
First and
strike.
third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in his own.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on Show Track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And that is through into center field. A base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
The first baseman.
Now batting, Nick Pratto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. As a look, now the pitch. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Nope, that's inside.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Ferent on third. Renfroe over at second. Dozier first, 1 gone. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. The next 3-2. Oh, here's a drive into the gap in right center as he comes through with extra bases. Perez scores. The runner from first crosses the plate. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
The 0-1 on its way. Fouled off. 4 runs here in this half inning. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when
Now
you deal
batting,
with a guy in scoring
number
position.
34.
Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Standing in now, Reyes. As he'll take a look at ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. 4 runs, 5 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. Line to the right side. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And this will kick off the base of the wall. The relay. Go to second, but he's in there. As a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Kyle Israel is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. 9 men come to the plate, however. Digging in the switch hitter, Tyler W. will try and do what he can to work towards cutting into this big deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this one. We're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1-1
strike. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
The center
On
field
the way here with
number
bases
25.
empty, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Now back.
Now
the
with the Minnesota DH, Tim Poole. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Ned Yost talked with me between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasize in the big moves. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. into the corner and slicing foul. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get fouled. 0-2 once more. Misses for ball one.
Exercise.
That's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And it's fouled away.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Digging in now for Kansas City. Bobby Witt. He singled his last time up.
That's the ball.
And a ball 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
One out, nobody on. Bounce it to the left side. Throw gets it. 2 down.
The catcher, number 13.
Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Salvador Perez. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me?
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing these pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi. Thank you.
Too high.
Just a bit high with the fastball that didn't get the call. He pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2. Fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Riding in once again, Royce
third
Lewis.
baseman, Royce Lewis.
Ready, here's the first offering.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Obviously a great job just to get the glove on it, and perhaps just as impressive was the throw to first. He got a lot behind that ball to nab the runner up the line. Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Foul tip held on to behind the plate. Nice work there to get the punch out, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. Need to get it going soon. Ready once again, Hunter Renfroe set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Hunter Renfroe.
Paul Hamels takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 32.
First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike 1. 0-1. Grounded to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now that
so here's the Royals DH, Hunter Dozier. Fly out and a single for him so far. Hamels loves to start guys with a change. That time it's good for a strike. W loves it. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Riding in, Nick Votto. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point, and it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. 0-1 is a circle change that's over for a called strike. Pitch on the way. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. This is on the ground over to first. W moving to his right, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3. Into the box, Dan Robinson to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
No doubt about that, man. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings. Boy, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
The 1-2 is taken for. Ball 2. Got him. So he down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Waiting inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Ball 3.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the ball.
Ball 4.
We'll see if that comes back to home.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting the base as we go back to the top of the order. Now to the plate, Darren Obradovich. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Renfroe on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. On to first. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Royals leading this one as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do so, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Stepping up to the plate, Edward Olivero. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels.
Edward Olivero.
First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. Hamels has his sign. Here he comes 0-1. This is in the air out to right. Moving under it, Holt looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter.
Digging in and
Number
looking
34.
for more. Reyes 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Buxton there to take it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 6.
Standing in, Kyle Israel.
Israel.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1.
Oh, that's out.
Line to the right side. Holt is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. KC down in order. So they hold a 5-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Tyler W. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and the right-hander get loose. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And this pitch is popped straight up, right around the home plate area. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first
center
out.
fielder, number 25.
One gone now in the Minnesota 7th. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. This is line to left. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well. The only problem was that he pulled off off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
No ball. And a strike to count. So far on the year, Who slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the shot. Coming to the plate now. Jonathan Enola. Here comes the first pitch.
Jonathan
in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Hamels peers in. Here's the 0-1. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And he will make the catch on the full run. There's a dandy of an apple starting in.
Bobby Witt.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Too high to start him out here. 1-0. Good sharp curveball there. The count 1-1. One out, nobody on. The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Oh, and he misses it. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Man, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt and just say he lost sight of it. Then I watched him say, nope, that's just a blundered play. You can't really sugarcoat it.
Witt leads off second with one gone in the inning. In the dirt. Throw goes to third. And oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. The 1-2. Curveball misses inside.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is...
And add one more. This is now a 6-0 ball game.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, Devo. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, it took it right back to where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run.
Stepping in now, Hunter Renfroe. There's a line drive base hit to left field. Now that had to feel good because it was one of those that you don't even feel the ball hit your bat. Showtrack tells us he blasted it out there at 115 miles an hour. So yeah, he squared it up about as good as you can. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. No balls and one strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. set. Here's the 0-1.
I got
Well
1 ball, 1
outside
strike.
with the curveball for a ball. First and second now, 1 man out. This is on the ground over the first.
To the work. The first base
Bases full now following the arrow. And set to go is the rookie first baseman, Nick Pardo. Fielded cleanly. The second for 1.
He's out.
Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Colby
leading off
Obradovic.
for the
And
Twins.
they'll need him to get something
left
going
fielder.
here.
It doesn't look
Colby
very promising so far this one as we move into
1-0.
later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 1-0. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Count
And
is
this
2
ball
and 1.
runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Hit to third. And Big Bird gets him 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Royce Lewis.
First delivery to him on the way. Lined into right, a base hit.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Settling in now, Sean Obradovic. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Oliveros. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting,
Stepping into the box,
Dan
Dan Robinson.
Robinson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. Now at the plate,
Leading
Edward
off for Kansas
Oliveros.
City,
No hits
the
in
left
3
fielder,
tries so far. He
Edward
struck out once.
Oliveros.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit down the line at first. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And that's a home run into the top tank. A solo shot here to left. Number 17 for him on the season as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, he's a rookie hitter, but he didn't look like it on that swing. He's had some time this season to adjust to the speed of the game up here, and he's clearly
Ball
done
1,
just
no
that.
strike.
A ball and no strikes. Grounded to first. W comes up with it.
Got it.
He'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The center fielder.
Striding in, Kyle Israel. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Another 1-2 delivery. Fouled away. The 1-2. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
It's the best competition in all of sport. The pitcher against the batter right there. He fouled off multiple pitches. Refused to go down. Not only did he get a knock, he ran some pitch total up too.
0-1 the count. 0-1 count and the pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. This one's flared out toward left. And that'll get down for a base hit. So next to the plate for the Royals, Bobby Witt. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up.
Your attention, please.
Enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Holt is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Israel at second. Inoa at first. 2 out in the inning. Smoke toward third. Scooped up on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Royals tack on one more on the strength of this solo. De La Cruz will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. The next twin up, Shorty Holt, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats, you can't mill in your chances as a professional.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Darren Obradovich. First pitch coming, here it is. Great curveball there, really fooled him with that one. Action in that KC pen now as the right-hander's begun to loosen up. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. A runner at first with no outs here. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
2-2.
The 2-2 one more time. Neither guy willing to give in. And the at-bat will continue. Nobody out, runner on first. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Coming to the plate now, Tyler W. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the hardwood plate. He chased well out of his zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
The center fielder.
Twins down to their final out, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. A ball and a strike now. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. And they'll take it to the bag for the force, and this one is over.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of the series, it's got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, the Royals racked up 11 hits as a team as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 7-0. Heading into the day, the Twins are leading the American League Central. They have a small half-game advantage, while the Royals are third in the division, only a half game back. Jake Junis collected win number 2 on the year as the Indians took care of Detroit.
first opened back in 2010. We're on the air from Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight, a compelling matchup of division contenders between the Kansas City Royals and the Minnesota Twins. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next.
Leading off tonight for
Here's
Kansas
the first
City,
pitch to him.
the shortstop.
Number 4 here on a Friday night as the
0-1.
game's first pitch is taken for strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah,
7-11.
Matty, it hasn't been very good in D-Row. Through the first 4 games of this homestand, big donut 0. 0-4, that's not going to cut it in this league.
Yeah, we started to hear a spattering of boos yesterday coming from the home faithful. They have to find a way to right the ship.
Hit sharply on the ground. Lee ranges to his left. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused
Number
on?
15.
Well, Cel Perez is definitely a guy to watch right now. He's in the double digits. He's got a 10-game hit streak. That means a little over a week. Start heading into that second week, and now people are going to start paying attention to you.
Stepping in, Head. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh, that's too high.
Too high to start him out here, 1-0. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon.
Yeah.
Ball and a strike. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
The first
And there's
baseman,
probably no
Vinny
happier person in the ballpark.
Vascarella.
Head has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
He pulls this one into right. Obradovich is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Next will be the cleanup hitter,
catcher,
Salvador
number 13.
Perez. And he's one of the more
Salvador
dangerous hitters in baseball
Perez.
right now, carrying a 10-game hitting streak into this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Head is off at first with 2 away. Ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher. The 1-2. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this thing.
He set the payoff pitch. And another foul ball. The payoff pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. Perez will lay off, and he'll reach. It's ball 4.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible. But that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Hunter Renfroe is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Fastball, and is quickly in the hole, 0-2.
No ball,
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And a good fastball swing on him. Looks for strike 3, and the inning is over. Royals strand a pair. It's the Royals nothing. Twins coming to bat. Lots more to come on MLB Network. Now at the plate, number 21. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Twins, the center fielder, number 21.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Right
through it here. He's behind 0-1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over the last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he is going to have extra bases here to start the home first. And he will post into second with a leadoff double.
Let's take another look at good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Into the box now, number 22.
Oh, that's out.
First pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. 1-1. Oh, that grinder caught him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And with that play over now, kind of check to see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Good on the ground to third. Pulls him off the bag. He can't get a foot back in time, and the run will score. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face.
Healy.
So stepping in, Alex Healy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. In there, 0-1.
1-1.
There's a fastball well off the plate inside. Obradovic, base runner at first with 1 out.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 1-2. He's running. It's outside the throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Popped him up. Witt is calling for it. 2 gone. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, this offense really needs Carlos Correa to step up. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. It looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
Up next for Minnesota,
Sean Bobadovich.
and now the Twins look to plate more in the opening frame. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Bobadovich, a rare South Dakota-born ball player. This is his first year at the big league level. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. Left center, 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Twins have made it a 3-0 ball game.
Well, he was already off a bit, giving up a run in the first, and then they tag him for a 2-run job here, and he's officially struggling. When a start goes sideways this early, it's hard to get back on track sometimes. We'll see if he can.
Batting 6th, the third baseman, Brooks
In now, Brooks
Lee.
Lee. Fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Set with the 0-1, and he fouls this one off. Fouled off. Once more. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Twins. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. And something to watch out for is whether or not he'll be able to extend his 8-game hitting streak.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down and enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense.
batting
And
7th.
let's take a look at Carlos Correa. I had an old friend say to me one time, this is what they look like. And this is exactly what it looks like. The ability to play gold glove defense and hit in the middle of the order. I smell a potential Hall of Fame career.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. 1 out, nobody on. Slider, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this
Batting
inning. He looks
the second
really
baseman,
sharp out there, guys.
Jonathan Noah.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll He'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Shot toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Here's Carlos Correa now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch.
One ball,
Late,
one strike.
1 ball, 1 strike. Correa, sometimes called Show Rea. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Ryan Jeffries. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The 0-1 pitch.
Oh, that's up there.
Fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Jeffries, imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. This is his first year at the big league level.
Ball
2-1.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Now the 2-1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full. Trevor Larry is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Renfroe sprinting after it. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Batting ninth, the
Set to get
designated
his
hitter,
evening at the plate started. Trevor Larry.
Larry.
And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short out.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Oh, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Digging in, number 21. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat.
He'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Standing in, Reyes.
Leading up for Kansas
We are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Number 34.
Down the third baseline. This will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Reyes goes down for the first out here in inning number 3.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Standing in now, Bobby Witt, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. To the left side, but it's well foul. Hit hard on the ground at first. Healy right there. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting
at the plate,
number 15.
A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point. I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2-hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Now the 2-0 home. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1 the count now. The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Stepping into the box, Pascarella. Man at first after the 2-out walk. On the year, Pascarella carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Head, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. The 1-2. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here.
Not fooled there as this ball hammered out to deep right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 26 for him on the season, and the Royals have cut it to 1. It's now a 3-2 score. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll check in here at 277. Home runs up to 30 now. And 87 runs batted in. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's the Twins 3 and the Royals 2. Now at the plate, number 21. As we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The center fielder, number 21.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Now back.
Stepping in, number 22. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. 3rd inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Bullet back up the middle. Hit. Back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the box, Colby Obradovich. He'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Ned Yost talked with me between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of it. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bat they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind. 0-2. Played on the backhand. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting. Designated
Striding forward now is the DH, Hunter Dozier. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
Behind 0-2 now. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. And this will bang up against the wall.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double.
There's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Line to the right side, but foul.
That's the ball.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Dozier, the runner at second with 1 away.
Nope,
To 2
that's the
balls
ball.
and 2 strikes now.
2-2, yep.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling the best.
Ready for another chance? Jonathan Inoa. As he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. There's a slider taken for a ball. And he fouls this one off.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Ready now. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it, the center fielder. And the inning is over. Royals strand a pair. Still a 3-2 ball game. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Hard hit to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Next to the Twins.
Ready to take his chance again. Sean Overdumper. He'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he lost over the wall last time.
0-1, no strike.
Misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Keeping it down
One
here
ball,
as
two
it's
strikes,
to 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. So digging in now.
Baseman number 2.
Will swing it from the left side.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
1-0 the count. The 1-0. Turns on, but it's wide at first and foul.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he'll post into second here with a 2-out double. Well, you can see why these fans are so excited about this rookie.
Yeah, man, just a nice piece of hitting by this youngster. Not only does it look like he's going to be a solid contributor, it looks like he may be an impact player at the big league level for years to come if he can continue to learn and develop. He looks good to me.
Carlos Correa is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they're going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat for that baseball.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Bobby Witt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Trevor May come on in relief now to make his 35th appearance for the Twins. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. When you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt, that's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. 1-2 the count to the Royals shortstop.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Number 21 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Head. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Jeffries is there, and that's the second out of the inning.
The first baseman
will take his hands again. Pastorella. Follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Here comes another 0-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Fouled off. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. KC down in order. They trail 3-2. Plate, Ryan Jeffries. It looks to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
0-1 the count. the
Oh,
plate and in.
impact.
It's a ball and a strike. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Nope.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit harder.
Ball four.
And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Man, when you don't get a
The
call on a pitch
designated
that
hitter,
good,
number
you have to
9.
wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
First pitch on its way. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Larry tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better. But that's the book on him at this point. One there. On to first, and they get the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Set and the pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by on the base hit.
Hey, Giro, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into that 10 as quick as possible. And the 2-out knocks are the answer, and so be it.
Into the box now, number 22.
Count 1-0.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Look out, 2-0 now.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
He is cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Twins wind up stranding 1, but they still lead it 3-2. So here's the cleanup pitch. Salvador Perez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Salvador Perez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there, strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments like that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Striding forward now, Hunter Renfroe. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is the center fielder. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting,
The plate now is the designated hitter, Hunter Dozier. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
the left fielder, number 23.
Digging in once again, Edward Oliveira. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. Perez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Left field and deep. Ranging back. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Royals leave 1. They're down 3-2.
Your
Jordan
attention,
Lyles
please.
will come on to make his
Now,
40th appearance this season.
Number 31, Jordan.
At the plate, Colby
Lyles.
Oberdumpich. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
One ball, one strike.
The 1-1. Strike two swinging.
Count is 1 and 2.
Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The first baseman, number 5, Alex.
Digging in now, Alex
Healy.
Healy. First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. Reyes is there. No, just in time. And oh, that was awfully close.
Now back, second baseman.
Will stand in here, but before he does, let's take it back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down go the... So coming to the plate, Jonathan Inoa kicking things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings. The guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Oberdumpich has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Number 34.
Digging in, Reyes. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
Now a curveball that misses high and away to start him out. It's ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and up the middle.
The Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Bobby Witt. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
So 1-1 home. Taken for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And he lays off the pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break in the zone.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's a 3-3 game.
You know, Dero, in today's
Now
game,
batting.
it's not easy
Number
scoring
15.
in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That
Ladies
is
and gentlemen,
unbelievable. He's
your
able to get that
attention,
knock
please.
in that big spot.
Now
Number
pitching for the
26
Twins.
takes the mound as he's
Number
been called
26.
upon to
1-0.
pitch. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball one. Ball and a strike. Popped him up. Lee is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Up next to the Royals.
In now,
The first
Vinny
baseman.
Pascarella.
Vinny
Here's the first pitch to him.
Pascarella.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. And this is knocked down on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. And that'll put him into the inning. The run on two hits here for KC. Seventh inning stretch up over here in the Twin Cities. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Ready for another shot now.
Leading
Brooks
off for
Lee
the
to
Twins.
try and get something started
The
in the
third
home
baseman,
half of the 7th.
Brooks Lee.
And this one.
Ball one, no
Close.
strike.
It's in the dirt for ball one. The 1-0 home. Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
The batter number 4.
Into the box now, Carlos Correa. He's hitless in this 2-out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He'll go after the first pitch here as the fastball's hit foul off to the right, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball well off the plate for a ball. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Correa in front, 3 balls and a strike. Trout gets up for the 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there.
For Minnesota.
3-2 off, but that's right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Now back, the designated hitter,
Trevor Larry. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
In there, a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. Been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Stepping in now, number 21. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. He's out. Threat will not come to pass. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Salvador Perez. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Salvador Perez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. And this will be fouled away. 0-2 once more. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Well, you gotta love a live one. He's got a now that's decent.
He's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted.
Your attention, please.
Daniel Kalu
Now pitching for the
call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Danny Coulombe.
From the stretch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Wow, counting now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one will track it down. And it's fouled away. Another one sent foul.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball.
He's out.
And there are 2 away now. Next will be the designated hitter, Hunter Dozier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Ball 1.
Low for ball 1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And it looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Lays off the breaking pitch, and it's 3 balls and a strike. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Correa. On the first, and this will remain a high ball game as the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3. No change in the score. Now it's a play number 22. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Number 22.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And look out as this one catches him, and a big mistake there as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning.
The left fielder.
Stepping up now, Colby Obradovich. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and that's in there. Base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Number 5, Alex Healy.
The number 4 Minnesota hitter, Alex Healy. First delivery to him on the way. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. There's one. No real shot or two as he's safe easily at first.
Now back, second baseman, John Obradovich.
Byron Buxton will come on now and pinch run here
for the Twins. Number 25.
Now in the box, John Obradovich.
Buxton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward center field. Catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, putting together a good back late in the game for the really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
He's set. Here it comes. The drive out toward the gap in left center. And this one will bounce into the wall. Buxton rounds the corner and is headed home. Just score easily. And they now lead by 2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of
It does, and it makes their pitchers go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. Lee at second with 2 down. And he goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. Renfroe retreats for the track, and he'll put this one away. Byron Buxton will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base
for the Twins.
Striding in to start the 9th, Edward Olivera, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Andrew Miller comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
This game is right there to the lead. All the pitchers could do much with pitches in that location. Let's go look number 15.
That is how the 9th inning gets underway. Sliding into the box. He flew out in his last hit. Johan Duran takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 59, Johan Duran.
They're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Ripped down the line. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
Number 34.
Kyle Israel will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Kansas City. Number 6. Kyle Israel.
fastball's in there for strike one. They'll start this one at 274. 3 homers, 26 RBI. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a ball, strike 2. And the fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Bobby Witt. And he needs to make something happen there. Their final out here in the ninth. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this one strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible time run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Hey, the more things change, the more they just stay the same for this guy. That's save number 45 of the year. He's taken advantage of nearly every opportunity.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Twins with their 80th win to pace the division. Daniel Kalum earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. In the AL Central, Sean Obradovich was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs, leading Minnesota past the Royals 5-3. Entering the day's action, the Twins are leading the Central Division, 1 game ahead of second, while the Royals are third in the division, only a game and a half back. The Philadelphia Phillies combined for a 4-hitter as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 7-0. As of right now, the Indians sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division, 10 games out of first. And the Phillies sit in 4th place in the National League East Division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Tigers hit 3 long balls as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 6-3. In the standings, the Tigers sit in last place in the American League Central Division, 14 games back, while the White Sox are second in the division, 1 game out of first. Alejandro Kirk had an outstanding 5 hits at the dish, helping lead the Blue Jays over the Yankees 5-4. As of today, the Yankees sit in 2nd place in the American League East Division, but they currently lead in St. Petersburg 3-0. Entering the day's action, the Rays sit atop the American League East Division. They have a small